Live now. All right. Okay. Welcome everyone back to the 45D Weekly Live Update, Sharpen Up series, something like that. Anyway, it's Monday, the 16th of October, and I'm tired because I got up with Minor in the night and we woke a couple of skippers on the Sharpen Up boats and we told them to put their swim platforms up, and we rescued some planks because the northeast came through exactly as it was forecast to come through. So let's look at what we've got going on for today. There's my predict wind. There it is. And I'm going to switch this up now. I'm still asleep, so let's just see where my screens come up as. Chrome share, that's the one I want. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I've got my predict wind up here, and on the left side we've got the GFS model, on the right side we've got the ECMWF model, and I'm looking at this area in and around here, but I am going to have an overview, quite a large scale view to see what's going on. Now, a bunch of people said yesterday, no, look, we're in calm spots or anything like that. You can see now it's actually it's filled in as it should be. But one of the big things to remember is that when we get a northeast, a border in Croatia, and especially in central, actually no, Croatia, all of Dalmatia, and in all of the coastal Croatia, when you get a northeast, you need to really understand to accelerate that wind speed. Now at the moment it's blowing 20 to 30 in the marina. Okay, we're in Stardigrad here on Hvar. It's a very well protected spot. It's blowing, I just looked at the thing there, the apparent wind speed, the true wind speed was 20 knots, and it was at that calm spot. We've had gusts of 30 to 35 overnight for sure, and you look at the forecast speed for right now, 15 knots. And that's on the gust map, okay, and on this side, 9 knots. Now, I would guarantee right now that this red section through here, it says 14 knots gusting to 23. Okay, it's definitely that. This says 8 knots gusting to 19 knots. Both models say it's quite low. I would say pretty much it's more than likely up to 40 knots coming off that hill, because you get this big high hill of Brač. Brač is the highest of the islands in Croatia, especially up off Vidivogora. Up there is about, no, I'm going to get the numbers wrong. Say it's 800 meters, 600, 800, 700 meters. But it dumps off there, and then it really accelerates off the water. So it's a semi-katabatic wind situation, but it's also like that. So that's what we've got running here at the moment, and it's a beautiful blue sky. The border really pushes out the clouds. It cleans the skies, and produces this. So let's go back to that map and see what we're going to get in today. Because what we're looking for today, 7:20 a.m., that's where we're at right now. I'm going to roll this through, and you can see it's just dying out. Now, whenever I see something dying out like this, I want to look at it on a slightly larger scale to see what's going on around, because they're still forecasting. They can't necessarily get the low pressures and the high pressures exactly right. So we open that up, 11:45, the two different models saying that by 2:10 to 3, we're basically going to be out of wind, though over here we've got a little bit more, but definitely in a very calm patch. So what we're looking at this morning is taking the last of this and sailing on it down to Vis. So definitely a falling forecast, and this is a falling forecast. Like, this is something that you can like, it's a proper falling forecast. That's not like, oh, is it gonna drop? That's a falling forecast. So gives you a bit more of confidence to go out and say, okay, well, we'll go out, we'll raise a little bit of sail, we'll get out and feel what it's like, and then probably inside of 40 minutes or an hour you'll be able to put more sail up, or you'll understand the real feel of it. But please be very careful. I'll zoom in on this last pit right here, because this section of Croatia, the section of Dalmatia, this is where you can get a lot of gusty conditions coming off Brač. You come out of Stardigrad and you got 20 knots, say, in this, I'll zoom right in, coming out here, you might have 20 knots coming across here in a northeast, looking a bit more like this. And then once you hit this point here and coming across here, you'll get the real gusty stuff coming down off Brač. So just be aware of it, be very aware of it, and think about where you're going in relation to this wind. So that's our wind today. Looking forward to Tuesday. It is going to get very calm through Tuesday as well. We're going to have a calm couple of days before the southeast starts to rise into Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, and then we're in for something more fun. But we'll update on that one tomorrow. All right. that's the one. That's the weather update. If you're here in and around Stardigad, the Sharpen Up flotilla's leaving here. We're going to head off to Vies shortly, within a couple of hours. Stick around, and hopefully this was helpful. Thank you very much for tuning in. Well, we did have a few people tune in. That's nice. It's early, I know. So that's the weather update today. See you tomorrow. Oh, that wasn't me. That's me. I thought I was looking at the camera, but that's it. That's the weather update today. See you tomorrow.